Alright guys, it's late. It's been like 5-6 beers, I don't know. Oh my god. Maybe I'm turning into an alcoholic. Regardless, this video is about cleaning finds and cleaning jewelry, because I've been kind of inspired by Dutch diggers' cleaning of the silver coins using baking soda. I'm gonna take you through my experiment so far. In the grocery store, in Norway at least, you can buy natron, which is the equivalent of baking soda. The active ingredient is natrium bicarbonate. Na, it's of course natrium, HCO3 or E500. That's baking soda. 50 grams, €1, approximately 1.3 US dollars. Not to be confused with baking powder. Okay? This is what they add to this self-raising flour shit. We don't sell that in Norway because we are able to mix the flour with the baking powder ourselves. The active ingredients in the baking powder is natrium diphosphate, monocalcium phosphate, cornstarch, and natrium bicarbonate. So it has the same active ingredient as in baking soda, but since they always list the ingredient according to the relative amount inside, it doesn't have a lot, or whatever it has the least of the 4 ingredients is in this baking powder is natrium bicarbonate. So I guess if you can't get baking soda, try using baking powder, but then use more of it and expect to spend longer time. Another example of how the difference of baking powder and baking soda is that the baking powder won't dilute. And that, I guess, is the starch and the calcium and the other ingredients. It won't dilute, whilst the baking soda dilutes quite well. It's quite clear compared to the baking powder. Now what I've done, I've taken jewelry, silver jewelry, that's really black. This is water finds. They are much more black than coins. This one has been there for 25 minutes. I can't see any improvement yet. This one has been there for 15 minutes. Can't see any improvement yet. But I'll let them stay overnight and see what happens. Now I have no problems if this method works, I have no problems using it for jewelry. Jewelry is supposed to be shiny and look like new. But coins, I have some I do assist a little bit. Remember when I went to Kjetil? Okay, Kjetil has a master's degree in coins. He's been working with trading and selling coins. He's been interacting with collectors for 15 years. He does it every day. He felt that I had cleaned this part of that silver coin too much by using this shit, silver polish. He said that I had reduced the collector's value because it looked artificially clean and artificially shiny. This one, he said, was like borderline. That's the limit. That's why, Dutch digger Chris, I'm not interfering in your business, right? But before you take all your beautiful silver coins and enthusiastically bake them in baking soda, check with a professional coin collector first. It might be that you are actually cleaning them too much. Okay? That's my only input. Now let's see how this works. I suspect these will need a lot more time than the coins, because the coins are not that heavily attacked by acid or whatever. I don't know the chemical reaction to it, right? But the only thing I wanted to stress today is that baking soda is natrium bicarbonate. In Norway you can buy it. It's cheap. If you can't get baking soda, try to get baking powder. It does contain the same active ingredient, though not that much, but it's cheap, so use a lot. Don't use self-raising flour. If you add flour to water, it will become glue. So, and my second point is, for jewelry, I think this is a very good idea, if it works. For old silver coins, I would consult a professional before I start this, because I've seen your coins, Chris. They look very, very nice. They look like new, but I'm not sure if that's what the collectors are after. Maybe they want more authentic. It's like adding salt to a meal. You can always add more salt, but once you've over salted it, it's too late. So it's better to clean less and wait for advice and then clean more, if you get my point. Okay, whatever. I went out hunting today, found some copper coins and some bullshit. Very disappointing. I found some of these this tax lead shits. This is poison. Many people find musket balls, they contain lead oxide. It's poisonous. Wash your hands. Whatever. I only found like some old copper and bronze, and that's a shame, because I was there here the other day with a friend and he found silver and I didn't. So I've been there now 3 times looking for silver, haven't found anything yet. Whatever. In 2 weeks time I've got some spectacular videos for you coming up. I'm going to Central Europe, to a medieval area with castles and you name it. I'm staying there for a week. I'm bringing the homosexual detector, the XP Deus, the Range Rover of detectors on the market, and I'm gonna detect from morning to night for 1 week. And on Saturday I'm picking up a dry suit, which means, because I obviously have to test the dry suit this season, I'm gonna do another water hunt. Not diving, but at least a scoop water hunt, because I have to try the dry suit. Okay, that was my message. I'll get back to you tomorrow. I think they have to stay overnight. This one has been there now for at least half an hour maybe, and no big improvements yet. But that's the one in baking powder. We'll see with the baking soda if that's more effective. Okay, sorry to waste your time. Checking out. See you in a bit. Working on school at the moment. A lot of shit going on. But in a couple of weeks I'm going to Czechia, the Czech Republic, where they have the best beer in the world. And I'm gonna do some massive detecting, so stay tuned for that one. Happy hunting to all of you out there. Thanks for watching. Checking out with one more beer. And I'll come back to you tomorrow to show you how the rings turned out.